Hi everyone, my name's Msjoro. Welcome to 2022. Yes, it's a bit late in the game, but anyway, happy Chinese New Year. It's the year of the tiger. I'm going to say eye on the tiger. It's going to be a year of action and true love. Wow, this is a big one. Yes, I did have a January update, but you know, my action hasn't started too great already. But anyway, I got to get off my ass and do some more about this channel. Great stuff to come. Interviews with artists, musicians, people from the local scene particularly. I'll still be doing twin flame love readings, any other reading that comes through, and energy updates for tune-ups. I could possibly be also doing some DIY stuff as well. My version of DIY anyway, so we can kind of be our own sovereignty. And that means making stuff ourselves, and I'll be trying to film that and hopefully be helpful for you. My attempt, and only attempt of DIY at this point, is the Russian pyramid. So please look at that video. So I don't know, with the Northern Hemisphere, maybe they're going through their winter blues, but a lot of people are sort of on edge. I could understand, because what's happening with the energies is actually quite combative, or on edge about what's to come, etc. Like a lot of shock waves that's going through, a lot of revelations or revealing of truths. I did say this about a month or so ago. Maybe the Southern Hemisphere has been through the shit and we're sort of on the other side. Maybe, I don't know. But what's really strange is that, just like in January, I was actually feeling the love. My heart chakra has exploded, and it's kind of weird because everyone else is kind of losing or feeling unbalanced in their sacral chakra. And I totally understand, because the Northern Hemisphere, they're going through what us Melburnians have gone through in the last few months. It's a shock to them. I suppose they're starting to realise what the Melburnians particularly had to go through for over 2 years now. On our side, we're currently going out of lockdown, maybe, whatever you consider that. There's still a apartheid thing going down here as well, which sucks. I actually feel the energies down here in Melbourne have shifted to a more positive one, and it was probably around the New Year's Eve time, that sort of Christmas week time, maybe because seeing families, etc., that combination of energy bubbles, love energy that's just exploded, because it's been a long time for us Victorians to get back to be reunited with our families as such, even though most of us got sick. But we're all recovering, aren't we? Anyway, so my point is the heart chakra. I'm feeling the heart chakra. I'm sure there's a lot of other divine feminines who's actually feeling this love bubble at the moment. And to be fair, I think because we have so much love to give at this point in time, we should share it to those who are feeling a bit insecure, especially the ones in the Northern Hemisphere. So if you're feeling the love, please share it. There's a few people who are talking about unconditional love. There's a lot of hopium out there, but there's also a lot of negativity. So where are you going to look at? Where are you going to focus on? I'll be focusing on the love. I'm not going to focus on the negative. That's really 2021 stuff. Yeah, I mean, we're going to say we're hearing stuff about movement in regards to a potential, conflict in the physical with other countries. Whether that's going to come about or not, I wouldn't be surprised, because that's been kind of brewing, and I think people are trying to now make excuses to prolong our oppression. So I wouldn't be surprised if that narrative continues on focusing on one particular country where some giants have taken over other countries. With that being said, the energies, definitely it's something for you to choose which way you want to go. Again, what I've also noticed is that those who you thought were on your side aren't necessarily on your side, and those who you thought would never fathom having the same tribe or even opinions as yourself is actually your tribe. There's been few people, and if you notice, there are people who are reconnecting, which is important to reconnect in person rather than over the internet, because even though it helps, I'm not saying it doesn't, but the fact that you can physically be in the same room with someone's energy is quite powerful. And I think that's what happened during Christmas time. So whenever you can, be in person with someone who is in your tribe. And for those who don't, you know the lessons. Get rid of those who are toxic in your vicinity or in your world and focus on your tribe. And you'd find, and I'm finding, my soul tribe is growing bigger and bigger as we speak. I don't put up with shit. I only listen and care for the ones that I love, who I totally resonate with. Anyone who doesn't resonate with me, I send my love and sayonara. And it comes to that note with the twin flames. Okay, here we go. So the divine feminines, well, I'm feeling the love. I don't know. I mean, people are talking about union, etc., coming through in the next few months. And I'm thinking, well, okay, great. If people can have that 3D union, that is fantastic. And, you know, the reason why people are saying that, because we are going to have a WAR pretty soon, whether it's as what we see on mainstream media or something in the spiritual realm, or both, right? So they'll be coming into union for whatever mission that they have to achieve. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll come into a romantic or even a 3D union, but a lot of divine feminines are feeling the love. The chakra is strong, that the divine masculine energy has come into balance, whether the physical counterpart is there or not, but definitely the divine masculine energy is coming through to divine feminine so they could move forward to do their mission. Now, let me tap in with the divine masculines. Those who aren't listening still are getting really hit hard. And I've mentioned this before in the last few months. A lot of turbulence are going on. And if they're wondering, if the divine masculine's wondering why there is a lot of turbulence, well, listen to your heart, not your head. But at the same time, I think what's happening, their frequencies are also increasing because they're feeling the divine feminine's energy of unconditional love flowing through to them. So it's kind of giving them a boost to face up to their issues and not feel disabled in regards to that. The divine feminine is actually helping them up, and that's a great thing. And at the same time, the divine masculine in gratitude is somehow energetically making the divine feminine stand on her own 2 feet as well. So with that, we're all coming to a balance. It is the card of temperance, and we're also coming towards the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands is what I'm also seeing as well. It's also the time for action as well as love. There's a time for standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in. More and more people are waking up, more and more are gathering their tribes to stay united and find their own little communities. Now, whether systems collapse in the next few months is something to be seen. You'd have to have cognitive dissonance to work out the bullshit, right? Please put on your bullshit detectors on both sides, okay? There's a tug of war going on at the moment, and you need to use your noggin for what is to come and what's right for you, okay? Don't be pushed into something you don't feel comfortable with. Don't be closed-minded either. So the chakra I'm going to choose for this month, like I did with last month, but I've never published it, is the Heart Chakra at 639 hertz. I think it's important that we load up on the love for what's coming up ahead. I think if we can have the love for others, especially if we're spilling over with it, that we could give it to those who are feeling quite insecure and having a hard time expressing themselves. So anything regarding the solar plexus, the sacral chakra and the root chakra can be under the umbrella of the heart chakra. Love is all we need, right? Oh God, I can't stand that song. So with that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, relax and listen to the music. Catch you next time. Bye for now.